right, our math objective for today is I will be able to apply concepts by completing math boxes. So, kind of easier today. You're going to measure to the nearest ½ inch, which is longer, the length from A to B or from C to D, and you'll put your answer here. How much longer is it? So you'll have to take one of the lengths and subtract it from another. And I provided you with a ruler tool, and the way that this works is you can grab it and drag it. Let's say I want to measure C and D, okay? This little dot that is right here helps rotate the ruler where you want it to go. So now it's rotated this way, and always line it up at the 0, okay? And then when you're doing those zigzags over here, you want to line it up, rotate it. Whoops, it went a little crazy for a second. Say I rotate it like this. Oh, it actually went upside down. I'm going to do that. So that way it's right side up. Then line it up nice and neatly. So that way it measures from here to there. And it looks like that would be about 1. So then you would take this and go, okay, so that's 1, that's about 2, and then this is about 3, and then you'll have to rotate the ruler the other way to get the rest of those zigzags over there. If you're having a really hard time with it, you could use a ruler if you have one at home, and you can use that for this and put it against your screen. But I don't want to assume that everybody has rulers at home because some of you guys might not. So there you go. Let me put this back to where I had it. All right. All right, fill in the circles in front of the names for 36. So some of these equal 36. Take the circle and put it on top of it. Fill in the blanks to make the number sentence true. 15 equals blank times blank. 20 equals blank times blank. 24 equals blank times blank. Blank times blank equals 30. All right, so I didn't put this here. This is actually part of the problem. And you're looking at this shape when it's asking how many sides, put the number of sides that it has. How many angles, put the number of angles that it has. I provided you a couple of X's, and you're going to put the X's on a pair of parallel sides. Parallel means that they will never cross, okay? If they were to continue on forever, they will never cross each other, okay? So that's what parallel means. Like the United States flag that we had in our classroom. All of those lines are parallel. So put 2 X's on the parallel lines, and then write the name for the shape right here. There are 5 pencils in a pack. Catalina has 2 packs. How many pencils in all? Go ahead and put the answer. Reese has 20 packs. How many pencils in all? Put the answers right here. 4 children, so let's say it's Yvonne, Yamile, Mavis, and Zaria, are all sharing $36 equally, okay? How much money does each child get? And you put it right here. And then when you're doing the division number sign, you can use a slash for where the division symbol would usually go. This triangle started at 0. Write a fraction to show how far it moved. So write your fraction right there. Solve these. 7 times 4 equals 8 times 4 equals 12 times 4 equals and 15 times 4 equals Do not use a calculator, okay? Do the work. Sasha's new dishwasher uses 28 liters of water per load. Sasha's family ran the dishwasher 3 times this week. How many liters of water did they use? Go ahead and put your answer right here. Shade the circle to match the fraction number story. Now, I tried different ways to shade this, And it really just doesn't work very well. Actually, I'm wondering, now we don't have a lot of different options. What if we did something like, well, if I'm saying Delna's cat ate 3/6 of canned food, and I want to do 1, 2, 3, put it like that. Okay. So that kind of, I mean, this is more, it's a trapezoid, but if you wanted to shade in like that, that tool was called Polyline, just so you know what triangles you've shaded in. Or you could just do the math and not worry about shading this in at all. So Delna's cat ate 3/6 of the can of food on Monday. Shade it blue. The cat ate 2/6 of the can of food on Tuesday. Shade it yellow. Blank of the can is left over. So you'll put the fraction right there. Look at the picture in problem 4. So we go back to this one. Okay. Do you think the cat ate half of the canned food on Monday? Explain. And put your answer in this box. Okay, so math is fairly fast. You're not really doing anything new today. You're just practicing your math skills. For your essay today and your assignments for reading, you have a couple of things, and most of them are kind of new. We've definitely written essays before, but anywho, here's your objective for today. I will be able to create a conclusion by summarizing the information I have learned. So the first thing that you need to do, because this is actually the end of our unit, you're going to be starting a new unit for your next assignment. So you're going to go to benchmark in, if you sign in through Clever, you go Clever first and then do all this, but I have made it an easy one where I've started. So when you get here, it's going to look different. You will have something called assignments, and you're going to have a new one, and it's called the Unit 7 test. Okay, so you're going to click on the Unit 7 test and take the test. It's about 20 questions, and you're going to be using some of those inferencing skills that we have talked about throughout this unit. Then you're going to work on your conclusion. Your conclusion is only 2 to 3 sentences. It's very short. And I just want you to summarize what you have learned about the city you selected to research. So for instance, as I have selected Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, even for my conclusion, I do not say I, okay? But I do want to leave you with something that maybe the person who read my essay might want to visit. So I could say something like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is a very interesting place from its weather to areas to visit. Next time, maybe so we still don't want to say you addressing the reader, but we still want the reader to do something with this information. So how about when people visit Pittsburgh, there are many. You know what? I'm going to say many places to visit. And I'm going to change this to place from its weather to its history, because Pittsburgh has a very long history, from its weather to its history. So when people visit Pittsburgh, there are many places to visit. And then I could just end there, and that is totally fine. Okay. So then you're going to copy and paste your paragraphs to the informational research essay document. So you'll open up the document. It should be on the side over here, to this side of your screen. When you're done, go over your work using the checklist. So there's also a checklist on that side of your screen as well. Go over the checklist and make sure that you met all of that criteria. Remember, you're going to indent your paragraphs and make sure that everything is all nice and lined up. Look for comments from me. After that, oh, also I will provide for you before this slide all of your slides, so that way you don't have to go back and forth to get your information. Then, of course, silent reading. You can do some Freckle, go to Epic, go to Sora, and have a wonderful weekend. That is all that I have for you today. Please do not forget to hit the turn in button over at the top when you are done with your assignments. I will talk to you later.